Hi everyone, welcome back to the Makeup Chair. Today I'm going to show you guys how to create this very polished, very pretty girly look. Hope you guys enjoy it. It's really simple to do and I want to see you guys recreate it. So let's get started. Or that way. This way or that way? That way. This way. So I'm going to start by mixing up my primer and my liquid highlighter, and this will give the skin the most beautiful luminous glow. The next step is optional, but I'm going to use this Physicians Formula CC thing. Honestly, it's just because that tip is so cold and I haven't slept. But for the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Decay Naked Skin Concealer and just apply this wherever I need the most coverage, really. And then I'm going to spritz my brush and my skin with a little bit of water, and this is just going to give the skin a really natural finish when I go to blend out that concealer. And that's what this is all about, just a really soft blended look. For foundation, I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match, and I know what you're thinking, you've just applied all that luminous glow and then you're using a powder, but honestly this powder just gives the skin, oh my goodness, the most gorgeous finish. It's so dewy for a powder, it's kind of mysteriously amazing. Time for the brows, and what I do for a typical brow routine is start on the arch and use the majority of the product from the arch outwards, and then I start blending into the inner corner with less product on the brush, and that just gives me a nice fading effect from a very light kind of sheer to a really dark intense finish. But I will be doing a brow routine really soon. I'm just waiting for us to get to chapter 6 of the makeup book, so it will be on a Monday makeup lesson. Taking the Pippa palette, I'm going to go in with Lily and just apply this underneath the brows to sharpen them up a little bit. This is also great as a lid color. But what I'm going to do is use Ollie on the lid and into the crease, and this is just going to give a little bit of definition to the eyes, but honestly you guys can skip this step, but I wouldn't skip the next step, which is using the black eyeshadow from this palette, which is a matte black and it's great for pressing right at the lash line. This gives so much definition to the eyes and it's just a great alternative to using liquid liner. Then I'm going to curl my eyelashes, but my eyelash curler can kind of disturb that shadow, so I'm just going to go in and sharpen it up a little bit with a kohl pencil. I like the combination of a kohl pencil and a shadow. I just think that they just work really well together. And I'm also going to line just on the outer edge of my lower lash line to give a bit of definition to the eye shape. And then just apply some mascara, but I will be applying some falsies later, so I'm not going to apply too much. Going back in with the Pippa palette, I'm going to use the bronzer and that same brush that I applied my foundation with, so we don't need a new brush, and just lightly contour my skin just on the hollow of the cheeks and the forehead and the jaw. Here's a fun tip. Spritz the skin with some water and then go in with your highlighter, and it's just going to hold on to the pigment so much more because your skin is damp and it gives the most gorgeous glow to the skin. I'm also going to apply this on the inner corner of my eyes to brighten them up. And then I'm going to mix the highlighter with the blush and apply this onto the cheeks. There's nothing more polished than when your cheeks and your lips match. I love the combination here. I just think it looks so flawless. But what I like to do is actually go in with my lip liner afterwards, so it's still definition without being too sharp, and it's perfect for this look. I'm going to set my makeup using a setting spray, and this has a dewy finish. I love this stuff. And then for some false eyelashes, and I wanted to talk about these because these are the ones that I always use. They've just changed their name and the packaging, but these are awesome, and I actually really like the little tweezer thing it comes with. It actually works. And to finish, I'm going to line my waterline to give that bright eyed effect, which I definitely need at the moment. Hope you guys enjoy this look, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye. Magic powder, you guys. It's magic. It's the most fun that you can have with coffee. This time we are on chapter 3 of my book, so you guys